I am so excited to be making this video. I've wanted to make a response to this person for a really long time. Today I will be reviewing the mess of a human being that is Laineybot. For those of you who don't know, Laineybot is Onision's wife. So right off the bat you question her intelligence. Like, who in their right mind would marry Onision? Well, I'm gonna go into all of this in a bit, but first I would just like to point out that I am going after her for a reason. I could have taken the easy route that everyone takes and just critique Onision and call him out for his shit, but I actually think Lainey is worse than Greg. Yes, believe it or not, she is worse than this guy. And keep in mind, Onision has claimed one of my videos before that wasn't even really about him. This is also when I had like 5,000 subscribers, so I think it's funny he'd even bother with me. But since he is the king of controlling weak people, I'm sure he'll get Lainey to claim my video. Not because she is bothered by it, but because he is. Anyways, stay tuned and I will explain. Lainey, whose real name is Taylor, has apparently been with Greg since 2012. She is currently 23 years old, whereas Greg is 32. So doing some quick math, you see that they started dating when Lainey, or Taylor, was 17 or so. But this really doesn't add up. In a clip that recently surfaced, Onision reveals that Taylor was just 15 when they started seeing each other.
But he was being hard on me for my age gap with Lainey, and I had a 9-year age gap with Lainey. And he told me to come back in 10 years, like not till Lainey was 25.
Now this could have just been an error that he didn't mean to say, or just a mistake that doesn't mean anything. But let's be honest, knowing how Onision has proven on a number of occasions to like younger girls, would this really surprise you?
Point is,
actually, I like people of
all ages
or not developed, so long as they're, past puberty.
Another thing that is problematic with Taylor is that, what a surprise, she doesn't identify as female. Now, since she is a huge SJW equal rights freak, ask yourselves, what gender do you think she chose to identify with? Well, of course the answer is neither. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the poor Tumblr users that fell into the life that is non-binary. This means she wants people to completely change their mindsets and language skills when speaking to or about her. She uses they/them pronouns, and you might be saying, well, what's wrong with that? Well, for starters, the fact that she is a total crybaby about it, how if you don't respect her identity, it will bring her to tears, and it's the worst thing you could possibly do to her, kind of annoys me. And maybe she's not an attention whore, maybe she's not annoying or repetitive about it, but oh wait, of course she is. And here's the thing, she tries so hard to be different, unique, and cool that she forgets she's supposed to be non-binary. She either presents completely as male or completely as female, despite non-binary meaning neither, not both. She tries so hard to be a guy, which is really, really not working out for her.
I just look like that cool dad who's like painting the house when your friends come over. I'm gonna go out in public. I probably shouldn't have my boxers visible. I have this t-shirt that says, best dad ever, aka me. I look like a boy. Like, my name is Brandon. You could wear it to the back. Makes you look like even more of a dad. There we go, army dude. Didn't you just see me like one of those dudes? One of those dudes. I am just here to take my son to the baseball game. As you can see, I'm the best dad ever. I look like one of those deathcore guys. I'm about to look even more like a 12-year-old boy.
Long story short, she knows it's cool to not have a gender. It's cool to look androgynous, even though she doesn't. I do not believe this phase will last, and Greg will most likely get tired of it, considering he claims to very much not be into dudes. Mostly because they're always in him. Another thing about Lainey is that she's just so weak. I have never ever met someone as passive and submissive as she is. And I know everyone's gonna say, oh, leave her alone, she has anxiety. Because that's what Greg always does, but just stop. Everyone has anxiety, and using that for a reason to be okay with everything and never being able to speak your mind is pathetic. And she will never get better if she keeps using that as an excuse. Also, something I've noticed is that Greg likes to take over her channel, and she lets him. You go to her channel, and you see a thumbnail for her video, and you click it, and this is what you'll get.
Hello, I'm Greg and this is Lainey, and today we're going to talk about reasons that she would divorce me. Aren't we? We're going to talk at some point, aren't we? Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Today we're going to find out whether or not I love you?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because people say I don't love you.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Hello. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Laineybot's channel. Today we're going to be talking about why Lainey is no longer attracted to me. Hey guys, we're the happiest married couple on earth, and today we're going... Hey guys, today we just want to chill, so we're going to do boyfriend, girlfriend number 10. And today the theme is LGBT?
Sure.
Like, she clearly does not care about YouTube. It's a burden to her. It's basically just another Onision channel. She lets him be in almost all of her videos, and lets him lead because she doesn't care. She doesn't care about her fans or her channel, and she uses her account to just make lazy, bad content. Another thing I need to talk about, don't want to, but need to, is the amount of support and enabling that she provides her husband. Let's think about this. We have a young, dumb girl with a psychotic husband who is clearly attracted to younger girls. So what does she do instead of stopping and reporting his behavior? She joins him. She finds him barely legal young teenage girls, brings them to her house to be in a polyamorous relationship with them, so from afar it looks like that's what they both want. But here's the thing. There is no doubt in my mind that this is not what Lainey wants. She either wants to ditch Greg and date other girls alone, or she wants Greg to stop looking at other girls and wants him to herself. Which is understandable. In fact, it's common sense. I mean, they've been married for a while. But Greg won't do that, because he's sick. They are both very unhappy with each other. Why would they seek out other people to pull their relationship together and cure their problems? Because they know they can't do it themselves, and they rely on these young girls to do it for them.
Originally, I thought that the relationship would be me and her and me and Greg, you know, separate. I was going to have a girlfriend and I was going to have Greg. It turned into something else. I decided that this is unacceptable. I decided that I can't continue to be with Greg, and I decided that we're going to separate.
Now let's look at the great example she is setting. A lot of people are apparently unaware of this, but Lainey and Greg have 2 kids together, under the age of 4, I believe. This horrifies me. Anyone who knows me in person knows that my 2 biggest pet peeves are selfish people and bad mothers. And here we seem to have a combination of those 2 things. I honestly don't understand how you could stay with this person who has proven to be psychotic on many occasions, and how can you let Greg father your children when he acts the way he does? Your children will have no concept of emotion. They will not learn to take responsibility. They will be shells of human beings such as Greg and you have become. Also, I know Lainey is too young to act like an adult, but how can she raise 2 kids if she herself is one? And what do these kids even know about you? That you're confused? You don't know your own gender? That you'd rather attend a gay pride parade than any school event for them? And that really sucks. And I wonder what they think of having a new mommy every few months. Having 3 parents will no doubt fuck a kid up, especially if the people are always different. In their heads, there's supposed to be a mom and a dad. Sorry, but kids are apparently just bigoted and binary thinkers. I'm only saying these things because it has to be said. I don't care what Lainey does, but she does need to be a better parent. She needs to protect her kids, and she has not ever done that. These kids are the only victims here. You are not. Please listen to me. Your kids need you to log out of Tumblr and be a mom. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but I hope CPS gets involved.
It gave me some time. And Billy told me, of course, I would never do that to you, and she even told me if Greg tried anything with her that she would tell him to fuck off. Now I was feeling better about everything, and I get home the next day and Greg takes me upstairs and he tells me that they had sex. And obviously I'm very upset, and I tell him that I told her that that was not okay. I made my boundaries very clear to her that that was something I did not want to happen. So I decided, you know, I can't be with her after this. She very clearly cheated on me. So I broke things off with her. I didn't want to see her. I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted nothing to do with her. I figure out, like, how on earth she's trying to justify the fact that she very clearly cheated on me.
So Billy and Greg have sex, and you call Billy out for cheating on you? What the fuck? Why isn't that Greg cheating too? Is he just protected from moral rules because you're getting his money? Why are they not both equally at fault? He was the one that seduced her, right? And it's also interesting that any girl that has ever been involved with you two has said that Onision is a psycho and has ruined their life in some way.
Hello? Hi.
I'm going to seriously tell everybody what you've done to me.
I haven't done anything to you.
I'm going to destroy you.
I haven't done anything to you.
Yes, you have. You destroyed everything. I'm forced to go back there. She's going to kick me out and I have nothing. Just know that when they say on the news that I was found, brutally murdered, that it was because of you. What you do isn't real. Your career's been finished. Trust me, I'm capable of it.
You wanted me to not see my family for an entire year, and you tried to manipulate your way around it by saying drug users.
It's like they want a conflict.
It is scary when I have asked you and I told you that you are making me feel uncomfortable and safe, and I've asked you to stop and leave me alone, and you continue to use my name and my information in your videos. This is my final cease and desist.
In conclusion, I'm being very hard on her because I want her to do better than what she's been doing, and I really think she can do that. I will, however, give credit where it's due. I really do appreciate and respect the fact that she never shows or talks about her children. She gives them privacy and doesn't exploit them to their millions of followers, which would hurt any child. I know these children are going to be brainwashed either way, but I just hope that ends. I also want to add that despite what I've said, I do not think Lainey is a terrible person. I think she is a victim to Greg, but also an enabler. So for that, I cannot feel sorry for her, and neither should you.